Have you ever wondered why Niger is called Niger? It's a name that seems simple at first glance, but when you look closer, it opens up a world of questions. Why this name, and what does it really mean for the people who live there? The name is short, but its story is long and layered. It's a word that has traveled through centuries, crossing borders and languages, shaped by explorers, colonizers, and the people of Niger themselves. The name often sparks confusion, but its roots are far more fascinating than most realize. Many people assume they know the answer, but the truth is more complex and intriguing. To understand it, we must journey through geography, language, and history. Each of these elements has left its mark on the name, shaping it into what it is today. Names shape identity, and for Niger, its name is tied to a defining natural feature. The mighty Niger River, lifeblood of the region, has influenced not just the country's name, but its culture and way of life. Exploring the origin of a country's name is like detective work, searching old maps, listening to ancient languages, and considering the impact of colonialism. Every clue brings us closer to understanding how Niger got its name. The name Niger is a puzzle, pieced together from different eras and cultures. It's a blend of local traditions, foreign interpretations, and the ever-changing tides of history. We'll see how a river's name became a nation's, and why the obvious answer isn't always the right one. Sometimes, the real story is hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered. This is more than a language lesson. It's a story of how geography, culture, and history create a nation's identity. The name Niger is a reflection of its people, their resilience, and their connection to the land. Let's begin our search for the true meaning behind the name Niger and uncover the remarkable journey that led to its naming. Before we dive in, welcome to the CSEP or Pandy channel, your guide to making knowledge accessible and engaging. We break down complex topics, like today's question about Niger, into clear, easy-to-follow stories. Our goal is to spark curiosity and connect the dots between history, geography, and culture. The world is full of hidden stories, and we're here to uncover them together. Today's topic is a perfect example, a simple question with a rich, interconnected answer. So, keep an open mind as we peel back the layers of time and meaning. Let's embark on this journey to discover the real story behind Niger's name. To understand Niger's name, we must first understand its geography. Niger is a vast, landlocked country in West Africa, bordered by 7 nations and dominated by the Sahara Desert. Most of its people live in the south and west, where the land is more fertile and life is possible. The capital, Niamey, sits in this habitable zone. Niger's position as a crossroads in the Sahel has shaped its history and culture. The harsh desert and narrow fertile strip have dictated where people settle and how they live. Its location made it a hub for ancient trade and cultural exchange. Geography isn't just background. It's the main character in Niger's story. Understanding this landscape is the first step to understanding the name. The answer to Niger's name lies in the river that flows through its southwest, the Niger River. This mighty waterway is not just a geographical feature, but the very origin of the country's identity and history. Its presence has shaped the land and the people for generations. This river, Africa's 3rd longest, begins in the lush highlands of Guinea, arcs gracefully through Mali, and then passes through Niger before finally reaching Nigeria and emptying into the Atlantic Ocean. Its journey connects diverse landscapes and cultures across West Africa, making it a vital artery for the entire region. In a mostly desert nation, the river's corridor is a lifeline, providing water, fertile land, and a route for trade. Along its banks, communities thrive where otherwise only arid land would exist. The river's presence transforms the environment, supporting agriculture and daily life. The river has shaped settlement, agriculture, and culture for centuries. Ancient towns and trading posts grew up along its banks, and traditions tied to the river have been passed down through generations, weaving it into the fabric of local life. It's more than a resource, it's the heart of the nation's identity. For many, the river is a source of inspiration, stories, and community, connecting people to their ancestors and to each other. Annual floods bring renewal, and life along the river follows its rhythms. These seasonal changes are celebrated and anticipated as they bring fresh soil and new opportunities for farming and fishing. Naming the country after the river follows a global pattern. Geography often gives places their names. Rivers, mountains, and valleys have inspired the names of countless nations, reflecting the deep connection between people and their environment. The river's name came first. The country's name followed. Long before modern borders were drawn, the Niger River was already known and revered, its name echoing through history. To truly understand the country's name, we must ask, why is the river called the Niger? The story behind the river's name is filled with intrigue, history, and a touch of mystery. That's the mystery we'll unravel next as we dive deeper into the origins and legends surrounding the Niger River's name. The origin of the name Niger for the river is debated, but several strong theories exist. One points to the Tuareg phrase, meaning river of rivers. European explorers may have shortened this to Niger. Another theory traces it to local terms like, or in Mande languages, or in Songhai, all meaning Great River. The common thread, the river's immense importance. Ancient names were often practical, describing what mattered most. Over time, these local names blended with outside interpretations. Early Greek, Roman, and Arab geographers recorded similar names, influenced by traders and explorers. When Europeans arrived, they adopted and adapted these names. The true origin is likely a fusion of indigenous words and outsider interpretations. What's clear? The name reflects the river's greatness in the lives of those who depended on it. In English, Niger can cause confusion due to its similarity to an offensive slur, but the connection is purely coincidental. The river's name predates modern racial concepts by centuries. Some assume it comes from the Latin Niger, black, but there's no evidence early mapmakers meant Black River. The river isn't black, and the name's roots are in African languages, not Latin. False etymologies can distort history and disrespect a nation's identity. The name Niger is a source of pride, tied to the river that sustains the land. Understanding its true origin honors the people and their history. While Niger has African roots, its use as a country name is a legacy of European colonialism. During the scramble for Africa, France claimed the region and named it after the river. The French made Niger official on maps and in documents, cementing it as the territory's identity. This was common across Africa, sometimes using local names, sometimes imposing new ones. In Niger's case, the French adopted a name with deep local meaning, but made it the official label for a new political entity. Thus, the name's story is twofold: ancient African origin, modern European application. The colonial era fixed the name on the world map. The result? A name rooted in geography, shaped by history. When independence came in 1960, Niger faced a profound decision. Should the country keep the name given during colonial rule, or forge a new identity with a different name? This was a moment of reflection and hope, as the people of Niger looked toward a future shaped by their own choices. Across Africa, many newly independent nations, like Ghana and Zimbabwe, chose to adopt new names. These changes were powerful statements, marking a clear break from the colonial past and embracing a renewed sense of self-determination and cultural pride. But Niger's leaders made a different choice. They decided to keep the name Niger, not as a lingering symbol of colonialism, but as a proud emblem of their land, their people, and the river that has always been central to their story. The name Niger itself has deep African roots, long predating colonial borders. It describes the nation's most vital feature, the mighty Niger River, which has nourished civilizations for centuries. By choosing to retain the name, Niger's people reclaimed it as their own. What once was a colonial label became a badge of national pride, a symbol of unity, and a testament to their resilience and independence. The river remains the heart of the country's identity, flowing through daily life and connecting generations. It is a source of sustenance, inspiration, and belonging. This decision reveals how nations can adapt, transform, and repurpose elements of their past, turning them into sources of strength and meaning for the future. For Niger, the name is more than a word. It is a bridge connecting pre-colonial heritage, colonial experience, and the promise of independence, weaving together the many chapters of its history. Today, the name Niger stands for the enduring spirit of a nation built along Africa's great river, a spirit that continues to inspire pride, unity, and hope for generations to come. Ultimately, Niger's name leads us back to the river. The Niger River is the country's lifeblood, shaping where people live, how they survive, and their shared culture. The capital, Niamey, sits on its banks, and the river's cycles dictate the rhythms of life. The river unites diverse peoples and is celebrated in national symbols, like the flag's green band for fertile lands. Geography is not just a backdrop, it's the foundation of Niger's identity. The name Niger is a reminder of this deep connection. It's a story of how a river became a nation's symbol, shaping its past and future. The river's journey continues, just as the story of Niger does. A single name, rooted in the land, carries centuries of meaning, and that is why Niger is called Niger.